everybody, Splint here. Welcome to Splint Reacts. If you are a returning subscriber, then welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, smashing out some more scrubs today. It's going to be episodes 13 and 14, right? Yeah, episodes 13 and 14. I really enjoyed the last episode. I thought it was, I think I said in my wrap up, I think it was done really well, particularly Michael J. Fox's character, Dr. Kevin Casey. I think it was a really good portrayal, but it wasn't something that was too heavy. Of course, the show came back around with the main point by the end, but I thought it was really well done. Something I didn't really mention in the last video, which I kind of forgot about, was Dr. Cox. He just kind of seems like he's going through a transition, like his character. I feel like his character is going through a real transition right now. Like, he was just super sarcastic in the first 2 seasons. And I feel like since having Jack, he has definitely, it's kind of like he said when he was talking to him in episode, whatever it was, episode 11, I think. He seems a lot softer. He really does. Like, he's still, you know, exploded on them or whatever in the defib demonstration lesson, whatever it was. But he just seems softer. I agree with what he said. Like, it doesn't seem like they fear him. That's been kind of cool to watch. I don't think I had anything else to say outside of that, so let's just get straight into episode 13, which is called My Porcelain God.
I'm running a little late this morning, but that's okay because I've been working with Dr. Casey the last few weeks. You see, he has obsessive-compulsive disorder, and he likes to start each day the same way.
Bink, bink.
By touching everything in his first patient's room.
Bink, 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 bink.
He touches everything.
Bink.
Oh, okay. I suppose that's how they say good morning in Cuckoo Town.
It's Bink, I can explain.
It isn't Bink. Stop saying Bink.
Was it, I come from the land down under, where women glow and men plunder?
Could you hear that thunder? You better run, you better take cover.
That, my friends, is a roof toilet.
I'm sorry, you said that like it's a normal thing.
Yeah, the guy's been using up all my soap.
Yeah, I've got OCD.
Really? My grandpa had that. Every morning he'd take a gym sock, fill it up with nickels, and just beat us.
No.
That's OCD, right?
The bad kind.
Who would use this thing?
Okay.
You kidding? You sit down, you take stock of your life. I've had some major epiphanies on this old girl.
What if it rains?
I don't want you telling anybody about my epiphany toilet.
Who am I gonna tell? Get this, he calls it his epiphany toilet.
Yeah, he couldn't pay me to poop on the roof.
No one's offering.
Ask him. JD, Turk wants to ask you something, and it would mean a lot to the both of us.
Oh my God, would I have a threesome with Turk and Carla?
No. That's not what they're asking.
You be my best man?
Huh?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Hell yeah, you will.
Thank you so much. Kelso shut down this whole wing.
Dude, I gotta go. Oh, no.
The way he fell was so funny. It looked real.
Dr. Kelso, where are we gonna fit these people? They're all sick.
It's not my job to take care of sick people. Closing that wing saves us about $60,000 a month.
What?
Everyone keeps talking about how Dr. Casey's helped them, and he doesn't even know I exist.
So introduce yourself.
I haven't seen him all day.
Newbie, it turns out I do have some best man advice. Go easy on the mascara in case you cry during your toast. Are you sure you went into his lungs? Because it looks like you're blowing up his stomach. Oh, damn it, his O2 sat's dropping. Get out of the way, honey, come on.
Even if you've done a procedure 5,000 times, there's no guarantee you won't screw up number 5001.
A few more seconds would have been coding this guy. Take that. Barbie, as hard as it is to remember, but air goes in the lungs. I don't know why Carla wants me to wear a cummerbund, let alone a red one.
Ah, come on, as your best man, trust me, it's not about the style, it's about the fit.
Is that what that's actually called? A cummerbund?
5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm the best man. Do you have any advice for me to give my friend?
Just remind him over and over that the wedding is all about what the woman wants.
He's crashing. He needs to be intubated.
Oh shit, is she nervous now?
That's just dandy. I got a billion patients and no rooms. I get newbies.
Come on, girl, come on.
And I got a resident who can't do a simple procedure even though she learned it the first week she was here.
I'm sorry, Dr. Cox. I don't know what to do.
I'll tell you what to do. Get the hell out of here.
Oh.
I want you to find my gardener Hector a room. He has a mild case of cellulitis, and I need him in tip-top shape by the weekend.
You know we don't have an extra bed in this dump.
Perry, what has 2 thumbs and still doesn't give a crap? Bob Kelso.
Kelso's really like a dick, isn't he?
Hey.
Me or him?
You? Cool. Did you tell anybody about my epiphany toilet?
No, why?
Where you coming from?
Seriously, what happens if it rains? Wouldn't it get clogged?
With Poppy's old nickel sock.
First of all, why would I tell anyone? And secondly, no one has epiphanies on the job.
Dead and toilet paper back then.
Would you tell Hector here that he can stay just as long as he likes?
When 2 people collide, a lot of things can happen.
Okay.
What the hell is going on in here?
They're in his office.
I need help.
Excuse me. Buddy, can you not point that at me? Sure.
Hey, Turk, it's your brother. Good news, my business trip got canceled, so I could be your best man after all.
Sure, I was hurt when I found out I was Turk's second choice for best man, but I'm not gonna be petty. I mean, when the Tux guy called to confirm Turk's measurements, I gave them to him.
Dude!
I'm really thinking about talking to Carl about this. What do you think?
You know what? You should totally say something.
Sabotage.
I wanted those red cummerbunds because that's the theme. Just tell me, why would you make such a big deal about something we both know you don't even care about?
I don't know.
Carla. I think that's the most petty thing we've seen JD do.
Have you seen the roof toilet?
No, but I'm a nervous pooer. Oh, it's just that I'm a little more comfortable with the setup that I have at home, you know? Like, extra locks. I know that you've helped out a lot of people, and I've got this intubating problem.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Oh. Epiphany toilet.
You said find him a room, not my office, damn it. It's your gardener, for God's sake.
You know what? It's time to stop feeling sorry for yourself. You're still best man. It's not like Turk's gonna take that away from you.
JD, can I talk to you?
Ah!
I can't right now, Turk. I'm completely swamped.
You're drawing lightning bolts on your Nikes.
So I can get to my patients faster.
How about later?
I can't seem to intubate patients anymore. I mean, I used to do that better than anyone here. Now, the only thing that sets me apart from the other doctors is my beeper plays. That's the way,
I like it.
I don't know what to do.
It's just a piece of porcelain. I mean, there's no reason we both shouldn't be able to sit on it.
Yeah,
What's this called again? My porcelain...
We must conquer the roof toilet.
Enough about the roof toilet! Listen, Nolan,
My porcelain god.
I'm not leaving here until you help me out. Damn it.
That's it. I'll just have to go and talk to him.
Oh, I got a call. I have to go back to my hospital.
Why? Why do you have to do that?
Well, look at it this way. I may be leaving here, but I will always be there.
Well, sir, it was amazing to work with you.
Thank you. And that's 3 seconds.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Aw.
In some small way, Kevin had helped every single person he met here.
Except for Elliot, right? She still can't intubate.
What's wrong?
Kevin left. Didn't even say goodbye.
Elliot didn't say goodbye to a lot of people. Just me, Dr. Cox, Carla.
See, with intubating, I can't seem to intubate.
There's Turk, I gotta go.
Her hair is different again. I only just noticed. Or it's grown a lot.
He's here.
I want them both out of my office.
Sir, there's a ton of empty beds right here.
There you go.
Yeah, I thought so.
A lot of like kind of punky rock songs this season so far. Oh my god, that's so much toilet paper. You know what? I'm the kind of person who would be like, we're not throwing that away. So is she gonna use that now? She's a nervous pooper. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Look, Turk, I heard the message that your brother left on the machine. Well, if there's anything I can do to make your whole wedding go smoother, just tell me. Even if it's stepping down from being best man.
Have to.
Dude, it has to be you. You know that.
It's always uncomfortable when two guys want to say something to each other.
Dude, Look, you've been my best friend for 10 years, man. You know, if it makes it easier, I guess we could be like, co-best man.
Mm-hmm.
He's worked for Dr. Kelso for 20 years. That's half his life. I mean, I know he looks 50, but that's what being in the sun all day does to your skin.
Is it possible that you're occasionally a decent human being in your life outside of this place?
Probably occasionally.
Seeing as you don't exist in my life outside this place, I doubt it's any of your damn business.
Save him.
Hey, we don't have the helicopter pad.
We're out of time. He's losing oxygen. He needs to be intubated now.
Just let me get someone.
No.
Come on.
So the big thing is like to clear their airway or something, isn't it?
You see, this is why I wanted you to use the bathroom up here.
Ooh.
If there's something you know you can do, and your mind keeps throwing up roadblocks, just know you can drive right through them. Maybe this will.
Oh, okay.
Who's up for Dairy Queen?
Dairy Queen!
But more often than
What's a Dairy Queen?
Well done there, Barbie. You're now exactly where you were 3 years ago.
Occupied.
Do you know what's really funny is when I first started doing Scrubs reactions, I was afraid to laugh because because I have so many different types of laughs, but when things are really funny, I have a very boisterous, like, laugh out loud kind of laugh, and then sometimes it goes high pitched, sometimes it's like cackly, sometimes it's wheezy, but I was so afraid to laugh when I first started watching this, and I've just like let myself go, because it's hard not to laugh at this show. It is so funny. But it's, you guys have heard me say it before, but it really does bring you full circle with the emotional moments. I was kind of glad we got a second episode with Michael J for Dr. Kevin Casey. I was really glad that he was in more than one episode. I think his character was really interesting. So I would be hopeful to see that doctor come back to Scrubs in the future. I hope he's a recurring character. Not gonna lie, JD was kind of annoying me this episode when he was like being really petty. I actually think that I can be petty, but I'm not that was like next level petty if you ask me. But yeah, anyways, again, really enjoyed that episode. We're just gonna keep moving today and get into episode 14, which is called My Screw Up.
As a doctor, there are certain procedures you just have a gift for.
Oh, that feels so good. Right there. Yeah.
Let's have the other foot.
No! I have a huge bunion. Oh! Sean's coming back in like a few weeks. What am I supposed to do?
If I decide to keep my last name after we get married, that's no big deal, right?
Of course not, baby.
Carla Turk. I'd keep my last name too.
It's Jack's first birthday. I want it to be special. I got a petting zoo for the kids, and we need to figure out something great for the adults.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Ooh, will there be a piñata? Because I need to know if I should bring my piñata helmet.
The only reason we invited you is because for some reason you have your own SpongeBob SquarePants costume. I'm thinking that probably you shouldn't come.
Why not?
Because her whole family is in town.
Hi, JD.
Hey!
He always has to make some grand entrance, then he just winds up depressed afterwards.
Why is that?
Wait, this isn't good, is it? Oh no, her whole family's in town.
Look at me. Prickly bear. Can I see that for 1 second? Thanks.
What's his character's name again? Benji? So it's Benji, Jordan, Danny.
You know something? You have slept with both of my sisters.
Ugh.
Get diagnosed with leukemia and then you disappear for 2 years? What is that about?
I wanted to go out and see the world for all its splendor and glory.
How'd that go for you? So, Jordan tells me that while you were out on your World Leukemia Tour, you neglected to visit a single doctor, medicine man, or scary shaman with the giant...
I'm nervous.
Ben! Turns out cancer's the kind of ailment that you occasionally want to check up.
I'm very nervous.
Okay, you know what? Maybe it would be better if you focused on how you're doing this for Sean. If there was something about me physically that bothered Carla, I would be excited to fix it for her.
I hate your mole.
What?
What?
That one?
You said it was your tickle button. You made me shave my mustache.
That was before I knew what was under there.
You want to quit? Then quit. But you, sir, are a worthless peon. Sir, you know my band, the Worthless Peons? Well, Chris from Shipping and Receiving wants to go solo. We lose him.
Get Bruce.
What do you think I should do?
Ted!
Get Bruce.
I'm not interested unless it involves my loved ones. Do lawyer stuff to that.
Aw, let me powder my head first.
Perfect timing. I have to run $150 down to the police station because Mr. Jinky the Juggler, who Jordan just has to have for Jack's birthday party, just got a DUI. Take young Ben here by the hand and run every hematological screening test we have.
I'm a little worried about Mr. Taylor here. For the life of me, I can't figure out his irregular heartbeat.
I already looked at his EKG, newbie. And trust me, he's not gonna die.
So, who wants what, bigger or smaller?
My fiance would like to have his mole removed.
That?
That's not plastics, is it?
And we'll cover the area with skin we'll graft from the backside of your upper thigh.
So you'd be a butt face.
That'd be a funny nickname.
No, it would.
Yes, it would. God, how long does it take to fill a bottle with pills?
It's just that I have like 50 patients and That's a code.
Watch, I'm gonna get out of this mole thing.
Thank God you're here. Usually I would talk to Dr. Cox, but he's out doing stuff. Of course, there's always Laverne, but I'm kind of her boss.
Oh, is she? Did I not know that?
See, it's just... I told Turk I didn't like his mole, and I feel guilty now.
You see.
Dr. Cox, my band lost a member, so we're not going to be able to perform at your son's party.
Dr. Cox.
What's the matter with you there, Sheila? You look like Maybelline just went belly up.
His cancer's back, isn't it?
Went into cardiac arrest. We tried to resuscitate him, but there was nothing we could do.
Too many patients. He's swamped.
The kid screwed up.
Okay.
I feel bad, but
It's Turk is doing this sweet thing for me, you know?
Benji's okay.
You know what, sweetie? I'm fine with getting rid of this mole, but you gotta be willing to take my last name when we get married.
That's perfect.
Carla Turk. Carla Espinosa Turk?
As a doctor, you're around death so much that you get used to the guilt, and you learn how to keep it from affecting your personal relationships.
Brace yourself.
What are you still doing here?
This is an emotional situation, so why don't you just go easy on the kid?
It was your fault. Now get the hell out.
Well, that was good. That was good listening.
Wait. Wait, no, Benji's not there, is he?
Dr. Cox, can I talk to you for a second?
Hey, Val. You know what's funny? Ever since I started taking care of your patients, not one of them has died.
Jordan called. She wants to make sure you show this afternoon.
All right, the thing. Yeah, put us down for Ben +1.
I'm not going anywhere.
You guys, I don't want to do this.
I'm officially sad, you guys.
My mole is a part of my identity, and I need you guys to convince Carla to get me out of this.
I can't, man. I got things to do.
I'll go talk to her for you.
Thank you.
As a rule of thumb, I don't attend parties where the guest of honor has no idea what's going on.
That's not true. You remember back when you and Jordan first got married, and we went to senile little Grandpa Morty's 95th birthday party?
My point is that if I'm not here, people die.
If I'm not here, people die.
Oh, come on. So you haven't noticed that my supporting cast in this theater of hell is a veritable who's who of incompetent puppets.
So sorry to bother you, Dr. Cox, but I have searched.
Nobody else is talking to him or acknowledging his presence.
You gotta forgive him.
What? They're my shower shorts.
Thanks again for helping me look for Carla.
Oh, no problem.
Sorry, sir. It's been an emotional couple of days.
I used one of these on my wife once. She's a terrible snorer. She used to keep me up all night. I made her have the surgery, but of course that just made things worse. Whenever she goes out of town, I can't fall asleep without the sound of that gasping, wheezing woman lying right next to me. But here's the point. You might find out that thing you hate so much is the very same thing you miss when it's gone.
You tell Carla my mole's inoperable, I will pay you $10,000.
Turk, I don't want you to do this.
The mole's inoperable. Deal's off.
It's the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
I was an idiot to buy these shower shorts. I mean, it's not like they come with a complimentary shower wallet.
Why would you need that?
It wasn't your fault. And I'm sorry.
Thanks. I really needed to hear that.
Good. Come on, let's get dressed and go.
Acceptance can take a lot of different forms. Whether it's accepting that it's okay to show your soft side every once in a while.
Well, it's official. Chris left the band.
You'll find another tenor.
Thank you, sir.
And if you don't, who cares? You all stink anyway.
They do not, sir.
Accepting someone you love just the way they are.
Can you tie my time, Mrs. Espinosa?
They're cute.
I'm glad you made it. Listen, there's one more thing you have to do for me.
You can't keep me from getting drunk.
You have to forgive yourself for everything that went down the other day.
Okay.
Good.
Now, where's your camera? Aren't you gonna take some pictures?
Pictures of what?
Crying babies covered in chocolate. People singing happy birthday to my son who've never even met him before. You know, the whole routine.
Wrong event.
Your name is the splinter inside me. I remember the sound of your November downtown. And I don't have to stay this way. If only I would wait.
That's so sad.
But in the end, the most important thing to accept is that no matter how alone you feel, how painful it may be, with the help of those around you,
And I don't have to
you'll get through this too.
this way.
Oh, stop. I don't count this as crying, by the way. That kind of sucked, because as soon as Brendan Fraser came on screen, I was like, yes, he's back. And then immediately, like 5 seconds later, I was like, this is not good. Which is what I said, I think, in the first episode he was in. I was like, if he comes back, it's going to be for a bad reason. Beautiful episode, though. It didn't really click for me until after that scene when Dr. Cox was looking at the chart and he was like a little bit disheveled. For a second when he was looking at the chart and Benji was behind him, I thought, oh, okay, he's okay. And then the next scene I was like, no, he wouldn't be this emotional. And then nobody was acknowledging Benji from that point onwards when he was in the shots. So I think had the last shot of Dr. Cox played longer, at the end I probably, you know, would have started. But I wouldn't count it as me crying yet, because definitely had tears, the tears didn't flow. I was definitely getting there, but I think had they played out that last scene a little bit longer, the tears might have started. I get sad, I just don't, like, I'm not a crier, and for people who have been, you know, following my channel for a while now would know. I don't know, guys, I'm not that old, but I've experienced a lot of loss. So sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit numb to scenes like that. There's certain things that will get to me, and there are things that I will genuinely be sobbing about. I just don't want anybody to think that I'm a cold person, because there are things that will break me, but it just doesn't happen that often, and which is why when it does, it's a big deal, which is why I'm always saying I'm not a crier. But anyways, sad to see Brendan Fraser be written out of the show, like, officially. I don't know if there would be any capacity for him to come back in, like, in an imaginary state or a flashback or anything like that. I feel bad for Jordan and Danny. I know what that feels like too. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave it there for this one. I'm hoping the next 2 episodes are really light and fun. After that one, it was kind of a downer, but anyways. If you enjoyed this reaction, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for future Scrubs reactions and other videos that will be dropping along the way. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.